Good morning and welcome back to Area 31. So today we're going to take a flight over the location of two different John Wayne westerns that took place in the same place, and that's going to be Hot Creek, California. And we can see it right here. This is in the Mammoth Lakes area. I don't live that far away from this area, but I've never been down here. We can see off to the left here, we've got San Francisco, and then down here to the south, we got the gigantic LA area. So we're going to zoom down here to Hot Creek and have a look at where the first one was filmed, and that's going to be north to Alaska. And that was in 1960, the year I was born. And I always wondered about this location in the movie, if it was actually in Alaska or not. And then in 1969, there was another John Wayne movie filmed called True Grit, and it's virtually in the same area. There's just a little bit of difference as far as the distance between where they filmed at. And there was two cabins, one cabin for north to Alaska. It actually had two cabins in it, the main cabin and the honeymoon cabin, George's honeymoon cabin. And then in True Grit, there was the outlaw cabin. And as I said, they're just virtually hundreds of feet apart. I was able to locate them. We'll look at some pictures here of the cabin in north to Alaska. And as I said, I always wondered about this, if this was truly in Alaska. We could see the beautiful mountains behind it and all the rest, but this is the area where we're going to go. So fortunately, there is an airport pretty close by. Right here, Mammoth Yosemite Airport. So this is where we've taken off from and then flying up the Hot Creek Canyon. And it's this area right in here that we're going to be concentrating on. So this is actually where the hot springs are at. I don't know if they're everywhere here, but this is right in the area where they're at. So let's see if we can figure out exactly. We're looking north. So the cabin north to Alaska, as near as I can tell, I can't be absolutely precise, but just by looking at some pictures from both movies, it appears that the cabin for north to Alaska was built right in this area here. Right in there, right against these rocks. Of course, the whole area's changed in, some 62 years. And then there was a bridge across here, the footbridge, and George's honeymoon cabin apparently was right over here. This is the actual road that you see the rangers or the police or whatever they were riding up and down, and you can clearly see it in the movie. So that's approximately the location. We can't go down there, unfortunately, with our walk down there in Google Earth. And then, so that's where the north to Alaska cabin was. And then, as near as I can tell, the cabin for True Grit, the outlaw cabin, could have been right in this area, but it looks like it could have been right up in here too. It's not very far. It's somewhere in here. There's no remains of either one of those. But that's approximately where they were at. It's hard to tell. If anybody knows differently, please comment down below. So I would love to come here someday, but I doubt that I'm ever going to make it. So let's go get the Cessna and take off from the Mammoth Airport over here, way over here. That's a fish hatchery. I'm a little lost now. Okay, here we go. Mammoth Yosemite Airport. So there's going to be a lot to see here in this Mammoth area, but we're just going to take and fly through the canyon here and go over that and see what it looks like on Microsoft Flight Simulator. It looks like there's a lot of good places to be checking out here in a future video. A lot of stuff down here in the Mammoth area. All right, let's get in the Cessna and take off and check this out. Okay, we are down here at Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Instead of the 172 Skyhawk, we're now flying the Textron Aviation Cessna 152. It's a smaller plane and slower, and that's going to be great for sightseeing. So anyway, let's click fly and let that load. There we go. Oh, interesting plane there. Took about 30 or so seconds, maybe 40 seconds to load that. There's our nice new little plane, the 152 Cessna. Click ready to fly. And here we are inside. It's pretty simple in here. The two screens, the pilot and the co-pilot screen, which I think I will miss. So anyway, parking brakes right here. Let's get that off. Let's go outside. Let's get rid of objectives. Okay, let's throttle up. Seems like an awful long runway here. Lifting off. Look at that elevation. It's already 7,000 feet. Fish hatchery is going to be over here. Those flaps up. Okay, there's the canyon. We're going to fly up that canyon. We're not going to go very far. So one of the things I really want to look at is the mountains.
Center Cessna
In the
Alpha
movie,
Sierra
you see
X-ray
the
Golf
very
Sierra is
definite
type Cessna
mountains.
152 2 miles northwest of Kilo Mike Hotel 7700.
I guess it would be that one
Request flight
straight
following.
ahead. I forget the name of that
Cessna Delta
mountain.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Oakland Center. Squawk 7634.
Here we go. We are
Squawk
entering
7634 Cessna
the Hot
X-ray
Creek
Golf
Canyon.
Sierra.
Cessna
Don't
X-ray
know
Golf Sierra radar contact 2 miles north of Kilo Mike
what this is
Hotel
going to look like
7700
from
feet.
air.
Altimeter 29.92.
Going pretty fast.
Roger,
It's just going to be
X-ray
right
Golf
up
Sierra.
here where the two cabins were at. If we blink, we'll get missing. Of course, we're not going to see the cabins. I just want to see what the area looks like. A little bit farther. Well, there's a road down there. We went past it pretty quick. There's another. Oh boy, it doesn't really look quite the same. This is quite a challenge. Right here, right here, right here. Maybe that's, yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place there. So, well, that was it back there. We went over it pretty quick. Just try to go by. I've thought about flying up to those mountains, but the video's already. Oh no! Oh, I'm stalling. I didn't reload. And I'm still not out of the woods here. Let's go back over this. Right in here. Oh no, I am right here. Right? Oh yes, I am done, and that's just about where the cabin would be. Look at that. I really didn't mean to crash the throttle down. So here's the road right here. Interesting. So the cabin, right, I can't see what's around the corner, but I think the cabin would have been right about here. And then there would have been a bridge, and the honeymoon cabin would have been over here. Because that's where the road's at. The road that they probably built to get down here to build those in 1960 to build that original cabin. And then the True Grit cabin was somewhere up in here. Anyway, so that's it. I really didn't mean to crash, but the plane was pretty out of control. So anyway, the two couple of little, these actually show up on Google Earth, the hot springs there. Interesting. Well, this is where it was filmed at. Let's see. Oh, and we can't really see the mountain. Doggone it, if I was over here, I might be able to see it. Anyway, well, that's it. An unfortunate crash, but that is the actual filming location for the cabins in North to Alaska and True Grit. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.